welcome Kirti Gulare.
So, yes, I don't come from, I'm an outsider, and I honestly never really thought or aspired to be an actor or a heroine, you know, because when I was young and we used to watch films and Bollywood films, I don't think there was ever a concept of actor बनना है या ये सब actors हैं. It was always like hero heroine है, and for me to even think of, oh, I want to be a heroine someday, it was never really a question. Like, I never really dreamt that big. But what happened is, you know, I belong to the Navy. My dad was in the Navy. I was born in Colaba, and defense as a community gives you an atmosphere. Anybody from defense here? Okay, what? Army? DRDO is not really defense. I mean, it's a part of the defense security system and all of that, but defense, when I say, it's more like Indian Navy, Army, but we'll include you. Okay, yeah. Army? Great, my sister is also in the Army. So defense gives you an atmosphere which is very, it gives you a lot of opportunities, okay? It really helps you develop your personality to the fullest. I studied in a KV. Anybody from KV here? Kendra Vidyalayas? I'm very much a KVite, and I love KVs. I don't know how they are now, but I had a great time working in, studying in those schools. So I think KV and defense put together gave me a lot of, and my father actually, who always pushed us, you know, even when we were not willing to, he pushed us to just participate in all kinds of activities. I was also into sports growing up. I used to play badminton at the states level. So I think that really helped me be comfortable on stage. हम जो stage fear की बात करते हैं या ऐसे public speaking की बात करते हैं, ये जो एक fear होता है, it really helped me all those times that I was standing in front of people and, you know, participating in something or the other. It made the fear go away, okay? And what happened when so one of these, you know, I was in Bombay, Dad was posted back in Bombay, and there was International Fleet Review happening, which happens basically almost 107 navies of 170 countries were hosted in India, and there were these different events happening. And my dad as usual pushed me rather to just be a part of it in some way. And I was hosting an event at Gateway of India that time. So so happened that there was All India Radio there. They heard my voice, they liked my voice, they called me, and from there somehow things reached Films Division of India. And Films Division of India at that point were doing a film on women empowerment, and I was asked to be a part of it. I was in college then. I was in my first year college, Bhavan's College. I was doing my BMS, Bachelor's in Management Studies. So I think that's what gave me that opportunity to just try something called acting, because I mean, we were doing small skits and all that in schools, but my school never really had anything to do with drama or acting. My college, I was not really a part of anything to do with theatre or any of that. But I think this one chance that I got, I think it just opened me to the world of acting, to the world of cinema, and I realized that it's something I really enjoy doing. And so I decided, that's the point when I decided that I'm going to complete my studies and take this up, pursue acting as a career, and that's what I did. I asked my parents, I remember when I finished my graduation, I finished my post-grad diploma in journalism and mass comm. I told my dad that this is what I want to do. This is what I want to try doing. Give me 2 years. If I can make it, if something happens, it's great. If nothing happens, I'll come back and then, you know, just follow the regular careers that we all have. And that's what happened. It was 2007 that I started, and 11 years later, I'm still here, still loving it as much, maybe more. So yeah, that's my little story of how I got into this. Like we get this question asked multiple number of times. What's been your journey like? It's very boring to answer that, but I will answer it in the sense that so I started with that first film that happened, which never really saw the light of the day. But I think when I started in 2007 with saying to myself, okay, this is what I want to do. I started with ads, a lot of ads. I started with ads, and then what I did, I always wanted to do films, okay. Ads was just a way of doing something, of getting somewhere, okay. But I always knew that I want to do films, and I always knew that I need to work on acting. And I think when I started doing ads in 2007, I think almost 8-9 months into it, and I was like, okay, I need to start learning acting now. I have never really learned acting. I have never really been introduced to what acting is about, or even the basics of it. So I started workshopping. I did my first workshop. I did a 10 days workshop with Neeraj Kavi then. And then I joined, I did a 1-month workshop with a group called Yatri, which is a theatre group, a Hindi theatre group. And then I did a lot of plays. I did like 3 plays for the next 1 year. I was only working on plays. That was my priority because I wanted to just learn as much as I could. So, while doing all of this, Shaitan and Khichdi both happened to me almost simultaneously. They were almost clashing till Shaitan was postponed a year later. So yeah, so that's how Khichdi came first and Shaitan was short after that. And my journey, guys, my journey, it's like anybody else's journey. It's full of ups and downs. It's full of days when you feel that, what the hell am I doing? Why the hell am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? Because it's really, really tough. And it's not just tough on yourself, it's also tough on your families. Okay, I don't know how many of you are from outside Bombay? Wow. All right. So I know, okay, I had parents right here, and still I knew that every day they were just they didn't have a clue about this industry, okay, and for them to be like, okay, my daughter is in this, what is happening, till you don't see results, like till they don't see an ad on TV and they're like, oh, okay, she got an ad, there she is. तब तक nobody really knows in your family कि कर क्या रहे हैं वहाँ पे, and you will have to face this 24/7. So if your parents, if your moms, dads become like, what's happening beta, this, that, क्या हो रहा है, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, ये हो रहा है, वो हो रहा है. You have to be patient, guys. I mean, two things that I have kind of followed, and I think everyone does. Patience and perseverance, okay? This industry especially requires a lot of patience. You have to be very patient with yourself, with your parents, with everything, with life. Okay, if you are choosing to do this, trust me, it is. I think it's pretty much regarded as the toughest profession in the world. Okay, so hang in there and let your parents know that. I know they'll get on to your nerves, and they'll be like, they'll have so many questions for you every day, but they don't know any better, Wish they knew something about this industry. Wish they knew. All they know is from what they hear, from what they see, and usually, the industry is not portrayed in the best possible way. The controversies are, blown out of proportions, and it just made to look like यहाँ पे यही सब होता है, काम तो होता नहीं है, यही सब होता है. So just patience and perseverance, guys. And it's not even like, even today I have days when I wake up and I'm like, fuck, why am I doing this? You know what? Should I look at something else? Should I not do this? Should I do that? What should I do? Should I, is there anything that I'm not doing which I should be doing to further myself in this field? So this is just a part of the process which will happen, which happens for everybody, which will happen for you, which will happen for everyone sitting here. So as I said, if you love it enough, you will stay in it. If you don't, you at some point you will decide something else for yourself, and that is also absolutely fine. I want, but I think, guys, one thing that I really want to say is, before anyone else judges you, before you go out there and put yourself in public, for others to see how good or bad you are, you have to be your own judge. You have to be very, very honest with yourself and really see, okay, I want to be in. Okay, first of all, you guys know that there are actors and there are stars and there are others, and so it's not like everybody, all of you sitting here want to be actors. There will be people amongst you who want to be a star, right? And being a star is quite different from being an actor. If you want to be a star, I'm sorry I'm saying this, but you don't need too much of acting skills, okay? With a few exceptions that we could probably talk about. But if you want to be an actor, you really have to look at yourself and see, can I really act? Do I have it in me? Okay, I'm not saying training and all of that will not help you. It always helps, but it's always good to start from a space where you have it in you. Thoda hi sahi, but you have it in you. And then if you have the determination, if you have the dedication, then you can learn a lot. So be honest to yourselves and really see if you have it in you. If you don't have it in you, still give it a try. I'm not saying just give up and go back home. Give it a try, but also be very practical. Like, you have to, even if, suppose you guys are just doing your training now, and then you go out into the real world where all the craziness starts, and if you feel 6 months down the line ki, you know what, this is not really happening for me, for whatever reasons, okay, just know that it's okay to also quit. Okay, it's okay to quit when you feel it's time. When you feel it's time. If you don't feel so, please continue, but be ready for the consequences. I'm talking about making a choice in life. That choice could be anything, but being ready for the consequences of that choice. So if you have that, as they say, itna jigra hai, itna dam hai. So just be at it. Just, success is not guaranteed. Success is a fluke. Okay? Never measure yourself or your capabilities with the amount of success you get. Success is very misleading. Okay? So are failures. So don't judge yourself by the failures or the successes. And as I said, there is no destination, guys. It's the journey that you really need to enjoy. And that journey is, if you love acting, just enjoy the process of it. Success is not guaranteed. So don't measure yourself with how much success you get. Okay? You have to have your own idea of who you are, who you want to be as a person, and even if it doesn't work out for you, it's not the end of the life. It's not end of life. Life goes on, life will go on, and that's the beauty of life. So just have fun while you're here, and be patient to yourself, to your families, and keep doing riyaz, keep working on your acting. If that's what you want, you have to keep at it, but don't get burdened by it. Just enjoy it. And my best wishes to all of you. I'm here, to talk about acting, which is a subject, of course, very close to my heart, and it's something that I know something about. So to just meet these kids who are aspiring to be actors, who are actually working towards it, and just to pass on and share things that I know, I think it's always a pleasure to do that. And especially acting, I think it's a very tough profession, and it's very demanding, especially when you're not working and you don't have you're looking for work. I think you need to be very, very patient, and as far as your skills are concerned as an actor, I can't stress enough on the importance of just working at your craft every time you have a chance, rather than sulking and sitting at home and feeling bad for yourself. Just get out there and do workshops or be a part of groups who are trying to do something. Just keep learning the craft continuously, because honestly, when you do get your chance, that's what will come to your rescue the most.